there's things I've seen that has gotten me to this point to realize effort, There's things I've seen. Okay. One, I was raised by a single mother, right? My father, he passed away before I was born. And I watched my mother, love you, Mom. I watched my mother be the savage, be the warrior, be the leader of our entire family. And I'm talking about everybody. There's uncles, everybody's in the family. And my mother was the one everybody went to. She just lost her husband. Many people told me how great my father was, and I believe them. But the only thing I experienced was how great this person was, my mother. So for me, she was a warrior. I raised my first child, who was my daughter, and I watched her sacrifice and push and work to be the best basketball player she can be. And I saw the high level of competition and discipline amongst her contemporaries. She was part of a traveling team. We went all over the place. And though she wasn't my son, she was my daughter, my firstborn, I was extremely proud of her. And I watched the fight. I didn't look at it as something petty. I saw it as a war. They were balling out there. And many times I looked at her having more and better fundamentals. One time there was a game where she was in a mixed league with boys and girls, and their team was losing. They were losing by like 9 or something like that. Something like 8 or 9. My daughter remembers. I hope she's listening. She's in college now. The boys didn't want to pass her the ball. She's a girl. I knew that my daughter had the best jump shot definitely on that team. They didn't want to pass her the ball. They were losing. They kept giving it to one boy who was taking it to the basket and who was missing, but he was very athletic. I'm screaming, pass it to my daughter. Everybody's like, oh my God. Time is ticking. They pass it to my daughter. My daughter gets it at the 3-point line from the side. Bang! 3! Comes back down. They give it to her again. He draws it. She's out there. It didn't matter if she was a girl or a boy. This is the only thing that mattered, that jump shot. Bam! 3. They gave it to her again. 3 points will win the game. She goes to shoot it. Boom, get fouled. Miss. She's at the free throw line. She makes the first one. Boom. 3 will win the game. 2 would tie. She sat there. Everybody's looking at her. She shot it, and she missed the second one. The third one, she can at least tie it. She looks at me. I look at her. She shoots and misses it. Dang! She starts crying. I run out on the court. I pick her up. I'm proud. What are you crying for? You gave them a chance. But what did I hear in the crowd? Dang, man. Why y'all give her the ball? A bunch of fathers. Why y'all give her the ball? If it wasn't for her, you wouldn't even have the game in your hands. There were little things in my life that I witnessed that made me say there is a huge issue here. And those are just very short examples. So when I look at last night and I see Clarissa Shields and Marshall in each other's faces, I'm like, those are warriors no matter what. I ain't seen Keith Thurman versus Terrence Crawford. I ain't seen Keith Thurman versus Elder True Spence. I ain't seen Elder True Spence versus Terrence Crawford. I ain't seen, AJ versus Tyson Fury. I haven't seen the best. I haven't seen AJ versus Wilder. I ain't seeing those fights. I am going to grade on my pound for pound list warriorship, no matter what you're packing in your trunks.